Hello, my beautiful people. It's me, Coach Lee, coming at you with Movement Monday. Let's get it moving. Hey, let's get it started. Hey. All right. So, those that are new to my channel, this is Member Moments by Lee. I am Coach Lee, also known as Alicia. And on this channel, it's all about uplifting, inspiring, and motivating you while you're on your self-love journey, while you're on your path of healing past wounds, healing past traumas. And I'm just coming here to give you some encouraging words so that you can say, I got this. And guess what? I'm here to hold your hand, baby. All right, so let's dive in. So what I want to discuss today is I had a message and now I think it just changed, which is a-okay. So now this new message that just pulls upon me is, what are you actually doing for self? Like, what are you truly doing for you? A lot of people say, well, I go to work, I take care of my kids, I do all of this other stuff. No, what are you actually taking the time out to do for you? Are you really actually doing the things that your body requires you to do? Are you really actually doing the things that is benefiting your body, your mind, your soul? You want to make sure that your mind, your body, and your soul is in alignment. You want to make sure all of these connects up so that you are able to fulfill the things that you need. So if you're lacking in things for like physically moving your body, that's what you need to do. I haven't worked out in a couple weeks. Maybe I'll get up and go for a walk. You already know the things that you're required to do because your body is already telling it to you. Your mind is already letting you know, hey, when are you going to do this? And then your body is moving in a way to say, oh my gosh, I can't even move my legs when I go up the steps. I'll be just so draining. I'll be so tired. I'll be so exhausted. I'll be out of breath because you have not properly been doing the things that your body is requiring. And your mind is already telling you this. Your soul is already nudging at you, but you're not listening. How come? This is why I go back to the question, like, are you actually doing the things that your body requires you to do, that your mind is telling you to do, that your soul is nudging for you to do? Some of you been having a book birthed and waiting to be birthed out. It's just sitting in your belly. And it's like, come on now. When are you going to put it down on paper? When are you going to start typing up the information? So let's get in a space where it's no longer a thought. We're trying to make it a reality. So I'm going to give you a couple tips on the things you can do to just get you started, to give you a little push. First and foremost, when you receive that vision in your eyes and your thoughts and your mind's eyes, you have that vision, you sat in it, you meditated on it to make sure that you can see it clearly and how you need to, what you need to do, what you need to have. So we're going to check that because you have that. Now I want you to sit down and write down everything that you have a vision of doing, whether it's to write a book, whether it's traveling, whatever came to your mind. Take a few minutes and just write it all down. Write them all down. Because now we want to get it from here to here. Like, get it out of here to get it down. Because when you write it out, you're making it plain. You're bringing it forth to come to start happening. So as you're writing these things out, every single thing you write out, each individual thing you're writing, sit in it for a few moments, for a few seconds. Just sit in it. I want to write a book. What does this book entails? So as you're sitting in that and you writing it down and you're like, oh, okay. As you in this moment also, since you finally wrote it down, give yourself a smile. Smile about it. The next tip. I already gave you two. Whoa. Shh. The next tip is, I'm outside, so yes, you're going to hear dogs. You're going to hear birds. We had kids, but I love being in nature. Anyway, back to the normal program. So the next tip is to start doing your research. For the things you want to do, for example, like I was already using, the book. You had the vision, you got clarity on what you want, the book you want to have. You wrote down that I want to write the book. This is the things I feel about this book, what this book going to be about. Now it's time to actually do the research. With the research, think of the things like, who can assist me with this book? Do I want to collaborate with other people in this book? Do I want to partner up with someone for this book? Also, with the with research, who can be the editor? How can I get it published? So that process will take a little longer than you may think it will, because now you got to figure out and connect to. That's the next step. You're doing the research to figure out the process and stuff you need to do. Then the tip after that, which I don't remember what number, I think we're on number 4, maybe. Now you need to reach out and connect to these individuals. Set an appointment, set up an interview to find out what's the process of writing your book. So you reached out to them, they gave you the details, they told you this is what's needed, this is the information, and how much it may cost. Oh, and remember, it's nothing wrong with having an investing in yourself. Actually, when you start investing in yourself, you'll start seeing more things unfold for you. All right, so now you reached out. So, okay, now I'm going to go over the tips again. You had the thought, the vision. Then you wrote it down to make it plain. Then you did your research. Then you connected. Now it's time for you to actually take action. Yeah, it's like, well, didn't I already take action by doing the research, by connecting? Now it's time to take the action of actually writing all of the information down. Set out an outline. Create an outline. As you create this outline, now the thoughts are flowing on where it will fall at in your book. Now, I'm just using the book as an example because sometimes it may be other things that you're trying to do. Even when it comes to you wanting to heal, different things you need to heal. But for today, I just was giving an example of the book, because this is all about, are you really doing the things that your body and your mind and soul is requiring you to do? Because it's time for you to get up, get moving, do the things you have to do so that you can start manifesting your life, your true desires, and what you really want. Instead of just sitting there wishing, woulda, coulda, shouldas, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. Stop saying I need to do it and just go ahead and do it. Once you take this step forward and go ahead and do it, watch how so many other things be created and show. It's just going to just be a different vibe, a different feeling going on. And since we have a really, really big distraction, I think I'm going to have to just close out the room for today. And I am just so excited that you are finally going to be taking these necessary steps to get the things moving for you. Listen to your body, what your body is telling you. Listen to what your mind is saying. Listen to your soul, because it's nudging at you. And do all the things that are required. Now, I just gave only tips for a book, but if you, whatever area it is, those tips apply to whatever area it is. It's just take the book aspect out of it. You had the thought. You took the vision, you meditated on a vision. You wrote the information down. After you wrote the information down, you did the research on it. After you did the research, you made connections. You reached out. You connected to the individuals that's going to assist you with what you need. After you made the connections, you took action. Take the action so you can make it really unfold. And actions is getting that coach and you actually doing the work. Actually writing the information down for your book. They're the actions. So as you start doing these things, you're just going to notice how it's going to lift you up, how it's going to say, and you could say this on the way, I got this. Because you're going to have some moments where you feel discouraged. Just know I got this. Tell yourself that I got this. And just remind yourself, I am worthy of doing the things that is required for me to do for me. I am worthy of doing the things that is required for me to do for me. Hashtag me first. Once again, this is Memorable Moments by Lee. Thank you all for listening. And as always, have peace in your mind, love in your heart, happiness in your soul. Namaste. Until next time, my beautiful people.